Hello and welcome to my F1 22 Road to Glory series. Today we're starting this series in the Formula 2 category with Carolyn. I'll be partnered alongside Jehan Daruvla for the 2021 season. Then, at the end of the season, we'll be promoted to Formula 1, where we will join Williams Racing and partner Nicholas Latifi. And I hope you enjoy. Bye. This lap was about to be a bit faster, but then we had this snap coming out of turn 11, a nasty one that lost us 0.5 of a second because it ruined our run through turn 12 as well. You can see that we're 0.5 down on our last attempt, but that was not to matter as we still qualified on pole position for Sunday's Grand Prix, and for Saturday we will be lining up in 10th position because the reverse grid. Our teammate Jehan Daruvla will be starting 14th in tomorrow's Grand Prix and on Sundays.
Hello,
see you soon.
From the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks, and today's race will be underway shortly. Plenty of opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit for these young F2 drivers to show what they can do. The best passing opportunity right up there at turn 1, and we should see plenty of action there. But there's another not long after at turn 4. There are 9 right-handers and 6 left-handers, and the possibility that we could see some flat spots at the tightest of those left-handers, that's turn 10. Davide, you're a 3-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this track? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tires as much as you can and push just at the end.
After the points finished last race, let's aim to keep that momentum going. Let's focus now for the rest of the race. Nice overtake.
circuit, where the grid is forming up ready for today's race. Bahrain represents an exceptional 3.36 miles of racing. Lots of opportunities to overtake throughout its 15 corners. Now, this track has built a reputation for being brutal on the rear tyres, so keep an eye on how these young drivers manage their rubber. Strategy here could ultimately determine the winner of the race. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. Tiger lines up on pole position, and it's Felipe Drugovich in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Joe, Pourchaire, Liam Lawson and Piastri. Verschoor, Schwartzman, Armstrong, Jack Aitken, Viscal, Vips, Marino Sato and Deruvala, Fittipaldi, Zendelli, Samaya and Christian Lundgaard. Nissani, Deleda, Beckman and Ralph Boschon completes the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's get down to the track. Davide, you're a three-time winner around here in 1 week, I believe, back in 2012. How on earth do you make the tyres last around this track? They degrade so quickly.
To be honest, the key to the race is having a good start so you can get your car into a good position. Then save the tires as much as you can and push just at the end.
As they climb out of the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
It was down to one thing: consistent pace over everyone else out there on the track. We could spend a great deal of time talking about race and tire strategy, what else to put on the track, but at the end of the day, the difference here was down to simply being faster on track than everyone else. Amazing skill on show.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. How this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Tiger takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
It's a difficult one, but I got to go for the Carlin driver. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 2, so it was a great effort.